everybody, and welcome back to the World of Sports Battlefield. I'm your host, the King, Kaleb Koho, and we have another tournament round one matchup. And this time we got a true rookie debut. Both guys coming in here, not veterans, total rookies, and that makes this super fun. Totally unquantifiable entities, and we've heard how much both like sports. We're going to see how much they know about sports. I'm excited to see it. We'll go ahead and hear what these two have to say right now in promos.
All right, guys. So you may remember me from Fandom fights. 2-2 there, so doing pretty well. Also doing well in Fandom teams there with the little boat. But now I decided to step into Sports Battlefield, or whatever this division is called. This is low stress for me. I have no idea how this is going to go. This is either going to be like a great success, or it's going to be like, it's going to be horrible. It's going to be like, a guy drafted #1 completely falls flat on his face. So it's going to be go big or go home for me. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I hope I have a good match, and let's do it.
So JTH is here in Sports Battleground, Battlefield, whatever it is. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to expect me to cut a promo about how stupid I is or how dumb I are. And for all intents and purposes, that's about what I would usually do. But for anybody that knows me knows, sports is something I actually have a very big passion in. But usually when I talk about sports, it's only about how the Ravens are going to suck this year or how the Orioles are going to suck every year. So hopefully I can translate all that into actual good sports knowledge. I do have the bare essentials of sports knowledge. I know that the Boston Red Sox did not win the 2015 Masters. I know that Billy Joe Tolliver never won a Super Bowl. So, yeah, I think we're halfway there on sports trivia knowledge for JTH. So, overall, just looking forward to having a good match. Hopefully, I can come out on top. And best of luck to my opponent, and hope everybody enjoys.
All right. Pretty cordial, low-key promos, and that's a lot of fun. JTH poking fun at himself, but he actually knows something here, and that's really cool. I'm excited to see JTH getting in there, and it's always fun to see Scully compete, and low stakes. It's a bit of a change of pace where Fandom is. It's always kind of high stakes for everyone who comes in. So with that, we will get right into round number one, which is going to work like this. This is the whiteboard round. You're each going to get 8 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 or 8 different areas within the realm of Sports Battlefield. I always do that. Fandom always messes me up. You have 3 for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
Let's do it.
All right. Then your first question comes in the category of the NFL. What former Minnesota Viking has the NFL's single-season receiving touchdown record? I never write Minnesota questions, but when I do, the comments say, you always write Minnesota questions.
Can you repeat the question?
Hard.
Can you repeat the question?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. That'll be your first repeat. What former Minnesota Viking has the NFL's single-season receiving touchdown record? It's like Cars in Fandom or Pirates of the Caribbean. It's just, I don't do it all the time, but when I do, I get reamed for it. 5, 4, 3, 1. Pens down. We will start with JTH.
Randy Moss.
That is correct. Dan Scully.
Randy Moss.
That is correct. Both are on the board. Your second question comes in the category of the NBA. What NBA team won the 2011 NBA Finals? Remember a time when NBA was called the National Bullshit Association? I remember that. That was like 7 months ago on a manager bowl call. And he never lived it down. It's pretty heartbreaking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, we will start with Scully.
Probably my favorite finals ever is the Dallas Mavericks.
That is correct. And JTH?
Dallas Mavericks.
That is correct. Tied up 2 apiece as we get into your third question, which is in the category of the MLB, Major League Baseball. What Major League Baseball team did Christian Yelich start his pro career with? I am 2 for 2 in going to baseball games with Cody Newberry and sitting in front of someone who sounds just like Dan Skiballin. It's kind of funny. It's just to sit there and they're like, you know what's great about this stadium, Kaleb? I don't know your name is Kaleb, but you got to know these things. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with JTH.
I think I'm wrong here. I said the LA Dodgers.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Scully.
It's the team Derek Jeter is running into the ground right now. It's the Miami Marlins.
It is the Miami Marlins. A 1-point lead for Scully as we get into your fourth question, which is in the NHL. What center did the Kings acquire from a trade with the Edmonton Oilers in 1988? Brooklyn was giving me a hard time the other day because he's like, when you write hockey, you live in a hockey town and you don't know anything about hockey. So why do you do this? And it's like, you know what? Leave me alone, Brooklyn. You are Canadian. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Scully on this one.
I believe it's Wayne Gretzky.
It is Wayne Gretzky. And JTH?
Wayne Gretzky.
That is correct. All right. Your fifth question of the round is in golf. The famed Pine Valley Golf Course is found in what state? It's always fun when you get a question that's not about the golfers or the names of people or who holds what record. Throw it at them. What's the name of the place? It's always fun. Shake them up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with JTH.
South Carolina.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Scully.
I said North Carolina.
Also incorrect. Looking for New Jersey. No perfect rounds here today. All right. Your next question's in the category of the UFC. Who is the current UFC light heavyweight champion? What if movie trivia leagues had weight classes? I don't know what mine would be. Like, you have your heavyweights, like your Roberts and your Jeremys. Then I need something that's even lower than the bottom. Like I need junior weight for me, and then I'll beat up on the people that are in there. Maybe 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Scully on this one.
Daniel Cormier.
That is incorrect. We'll go to JTH.
I got nothing.
Looking for John Jones. Jones.
Oh,
He was the other guy I had. Damn.
you want it back? I didn't know that.
All right. Your penultimate question of the round is in the category of soccer. What Premier League team does Paul Pogba play for? Brooklyn looked me in the eyes and says, have you ever seen football? I said, yes. He's like, not the brown ovular one. I said, oh, then no. I live in North Dakota, so we don't have that here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with JTH on this one.
Manchester United.
That is correct. And Scully.
Manchester United.
That is correct.
When all else fails, say Manchester United.
You're not wrong. Your last question of the round comes to the category of mixed bag. Could be anything. What boxing champion was known as the Brockton Blockbuster? When we were talking about an 8th category, I had 8 people who were like, this, and this. I'm like, why don't we just put it together? Make it one thing. Talk about things that don't get to be talked about. And then they were like, next season, just make everything. I'm like, you're not wrong. Maybe we'll do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Scully.
I just said the guy from Creed, Ricky Conlon.
That is incorrect. And JTH.
I went with Reddick Bowe.
That is also incorrect. Looking for Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano.
Oh.
All right. So at the end of round number 1, Scully holds a 1-point lead over JTH, 5-4. But anything can happen as we get to round number 2, which is the wheel round. It works like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but the points will only be worth 1. JTH, you have 2 repeats for the rest of the match. Scully, you have all 3. Any questions as we're getting to round number 2?
Let's do it.
All right, then we will bring up this lovely wheel. And
Lovely is a strong word.
There we go. All right. Scully, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to JTH?
I'll spin first.
All right, spin is away, and it lands on the category of the NBA. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Can I see the categories on the wheel, please?
Sure thing. NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, UFC, golf, soccer, mixed bag, and spinners and opponents.
You know, spin again.
All right. You're stuck with it every line on this time, and it lands on the category of the NFL.
Okay.
All right. So your questions coming your way in the NFL. First question. Who is the current head coach of the Los Angeles Rams?
Sean McVay.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who did the New York Giants take in the first round of the 2018 NFL Draft?
2018 NFL Draft. Oh, I'll know it when I hear it. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Christian McCaffrey, B, Daniel Jones, C, Saquon Barkley, or D, Dexter Lawrence.
Oh, come on. It's Saquon Barkley. Oh,
that is correct for a
Jesus.
point. Your third question in NFL. Who did the Seattle Seahawks beat in Super Bowl 40?
I'm sorry, you cut out there.
Who did the Seattle Seahawks beat in Super Bowl 48?
That would be the Denver Broncos.
That's correct for 2 more points. Your penultimate question in the NFL. What linebacker was traded from the Oakland Raiders to the Chicago Bears in 2018?
My boy, Khalil Mack.
It's correct for 2 points. That shitty Bears team. And your last question in the NFL. What team did Sammy Baugh spend his entire playing career with as a quarterback?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, the Chicago Bears, B, the Green Bay Packers, C, the Dallas Cowboys, or D, the Washington Redskins.
A.
That is incorrect. JT chance for a 1 point steal.
Washington Redskins.
That is correct for a big point. So at the end of Scully's turn, he gets himself up to 12, but that big steal has JTH behind him with 5 as we bring back the wheel. All right. NFL, unfortunately, off the table, but JTH, your spin is away, and it lands
Wish I got
on
an NFL.
NHL. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I got to spin again.
All right. And you're stuck with the category of opponent choice, just barely.
You know
Just
what? Because he spun away from it, I'm going to give him NHL.
All right. NHL coming your way. Your first question in round 2 category of NHL. What team drafted Alex Ovechkin in the 2004 NHL entry draft?
Washington Capitals.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question in NHL. What New York Ranger inspired a rule change after screening Martin Brodeur face-to-face during the 2008 playoffs?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Sean Avery, B, Brian Leach, C, Mike Callahan, or D, Mark Messier.
B.
That is incorrect. Scully, the chance for a 1-point steal.
Is it C?
That is also incorrect. Looking for A, Sean Avery. All right, your third question, and not NFL, NHL. Which Chicago Blackhawks player won the Conn Smythe Trophy after winning the 2010 Stanley Cup?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Duncan Keith, B, Corey Crawford, C, Patrick Kane, or D, Patrick Towes.
Patrick Kane.
That is incorrect. Scully, the chance for a 1-point steal.
Can you repeat the options again?
Absolutely. Your options are A, Duncan Keith, B, Corey Crawford, C, Patrick Kane, or D, Patrick Towes.
A.
That is also correct. Looking for D, Patrick Towes.
Hold on. You said Patrick Towes. So I believe the player you're trying to pronounce is Jonathan Toews. His name is not Patrick Towes.
Are you officially challenging?
Yeah, I'm challenging that.
Okay. Back for the challenge. The question itself is almost entirely incorrect. So we'll be issuing a new question to JTH in NHL. And your question is, what team won the Stanley Cup in the 2018-2019 season?
Was it the Washington Capitals?
That is incorrect. That's just for a 2-point steal.
I hated watching that Game 7. It's the St. Louis Blues.
That is correct for the steal. All right, Jace, your penultimate question in NHL. How many teams are located in the state of New York?
Three.
That is correct for a big 2 points. And your last question in NHL. Players like Bobby Orr, Al McInnes, Dion Phaneuf, and Rob Blake all played what position?
Center.
That is incorrect. Skull the chance for a 2-point steal.
Right wing?
That is also incorrect. Looking for defenseman.
I was going to say defenseman.
All right. So at the end of round number 2, Scully has himself up to 14, but JTH is trailing not too far behind with 9. Anything can happen to get into round number 3, which works like this. We're going to bring back another wheel with all 8 categories on it. You are each going to get a chance to spin that wheel. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 3 questions worth 1, 2, and 3 points. You can spin again, but you're stuck with every land on the second time. If you like the category you land on, and you're so inclined, you can double the amount of points to 2, 4, and 6. However, those questions then become stealable. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
Let's do it.
All right. So, DTH, you are behind. So we will start with you as we bring up the wheel. And your first spin is away. And it lands on NBA. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I'll spin away.
All right. The categories you will be forced to answer questions from are soccer.
Ugh.
All right. Would you like to keep the 1, 2, and 3 or double for 2, 4, and 6?
I might as well double it. Got nothing to lose.
All right. So your questions in soccer, 2-point question. How many World Cup finals did England win?
Three.
incorrect. Scully, that's for a steal.
4.
It's also incorrect. Looking for 1. Just 1. All right, your 4-point question, JTH. If you hit this, I believe that puts you within 1. What Premier League club has won the most championships?
Arsenal.
That's incorrect. Scully, the chance for a steal.
Oh.
Answer 5.
Manchester United.
That is correct for a 4-point steal.
Damn.
All right.
There was between that and
And
Chelsea. I was
JTH.
like, it's got to be one of those two.
For 6-point question to stay in the game. What country hosted the 2018 World Cup final?
Russia.
That is correct for a big 6 points. All right. So with that, we go over to Sully's spin. And we bring back the wheel. It is 18-14. However, there's still the ability to steal in this round. So we bring back the wheel. And Scully, your spin is away. And it lands on soccer, which you could not double. But you could keep for 1, 2, and 3 if you were so inclined.
No, let's spin again.
All right, so you're stuck with the Everland on this time, and it lands on golf.
All right, let's see.
Would you like to double them or stick with 1, 2, and 3?
I'll stick with 1, 2, and 3.
All right. So your 1-point question in golf is disappearing from my eyesight. There we go. 1-point question. What is it called when you get the ball from tee to hole in exactly the amount of shots?
Oh, par.
That is correct for 1 point. Your 2-point question. What golf tournament is played annually in Augusta, Georgia?
I'm wearing the damn shirt right here. It's the Masters.
Is correct. And your 3-point question in golf. Nick Faldo won back-to-back Masters in which 2 years?
Shit. I think I may 1993 and 1994.
That is incorrect, and your winner, the Warhawk, Thomas Scully.
Is it 91 and 92?
It is 1989 and 1990.
Okay, so it was in that range.
The back-to-backs on that one. That was an incredible game from both of you. Just an unlucky wheel spins, but both demonstrated great knowledge. We'll go ahead and get some post-match interviews, starting with our winner today, Thomas Scully, pulling out that first win and moving on to the quarterfinals of the tournament. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I love sports, love everything about it. I think I have a good wealth of knowledge across all sports except for, a select few. I was happy with my round 1. I hit the stuff that I knew, missed the stuff that I didn't. Round 2, kind of kicking myself over that Saquon question. I knew it was Saquon. For some reason, I thought the Giants had a pick further back in that year. So yeah, that was probably the only thing I was really kicking myself over. And then with JTH's spin, NHL, that's a tough category, even if you know it. But I was able to get some steals there, and then he spun soccer, and I got that Man U steal, and that was it.
Absolutely. Wheel was on your side today. As you get into the next round of the tournament, you find yourself facing the winner of myself and Cody Newberry. Who would you rather be facing in the next round?
Well, damn. I mean, Cody just lost to Sandy in the championship, so he's always somebody to look out for. But I'm sure you know your stuff too. So, I mean,
I
it'd be
really
nice to
don't.
face. It'd be nice to face either one of you. Getting a win against either one of you would be nice. But if I got to face the top seed, I'd be pretty good for my ego. Being able to put myself against the best. So yeah, whoever I face, it'll be a great match nonetheless. So whoever it
Absolutely.
is, game on.
Absolutely. So if I see you there, congratulations on your win. And if you're there, good luck. But either way, it's going to be a great match. We will see you then. And we'll move over to our fortunate loser today, JTH. Those wheels did not like you whatsoever today, but you just definitely displayed a great wealth of knowledge in round one. It came down to the round 2 and round 3 wheels. How do you feel?
I mean, you kind of alluded to it. I was really, we were talking about it earlier. I was actually really confident in coming into this because in the title match with Sandy and Cody, I actually would have won that match if I was playing. So it really made me feel confident coming into this tournament, and just couldn't get any of the categories I was looking for. I mean, as soon as he spun NFL in round 2, that was just like, man, I wish I'd gotten all those questions. That would have been just. And then he spun golf in round 3. I'm like, man, I wish I'd gotten those questions too. That would have been great. But just everything apparently hates JTH now. It just proves that I can't win in anything. Can't win in movies, wrestling, TV, sports, nothing. So yeah. Oh, and breaking news: the O's still stink. I think they're 39 and 85 now. So yeah, I got them to root for. So
well,
yeah.
You definitely displayed that you should come back 100%. So this will not be the last we see you post-tournament. We will get you back here, and maybe we'll put some voodoo magic on that wheel to make it a little less angry. Because trust me, I have been at its wrath and mercy for a while now as well. And also we know Scully's also super lucky with that wheel. Every division he plays in, the wheel's just like, hey, nice to meet you. Handshake, we'll work it out. But maybe we can we'll see if the wheel works for you next time. But it didn't work out your way this time, but we will definitely see you again real soon. But that's gonna do it for us. Another round 1 tournament match in the bag. Moving on, Thomas Scully taking on the winner of myself and Cody Newberry. So Cody Newberry in the next round. But this is a great match. We'll see you guys in the next round with another great round 1 match. But that has been Scully. That has been JTH. I have been Kaleb, and this has been Sports Battlefield. We will see you guys real soon with another round 1 match.